What is going on, my Reeking Fan March here? This is Fragbox TV, and this is an Aqua Illumination Orbit 4. Why am I showing you an Orbit 4? Welcome back to the channel. This is, I already said this is Fragbox TV. This is a store here in Toronto that specializes in saltwater aquariums, and we changed some pumps over here on one of our frag tanks, on our frag beds. These large 8 feet by 3 feet? 8 by 3? 8 by 4. No, 8 by 4. I'm going crazy today. Anyways, we used Neptune waves for many years, and I wanted something a little bit different. We had one of them crap out, and I was going to grab another one, but Neptune no longer makes the wave pumps. So I thought, let's try Orbits, because I used to use max spec gyres, like these ones here, and I like having different pumps on display in the store so people can see them. I like having a little bit of knowledge or experience. You know, if somebody asks me what's the best or what should I get, you know, I like having AI Neros, I like having MP40s, I like having inexpensive Chinese Jabao pumps, I like having the wave pumps, the crossflows, the orbits, you know, if they make it, I like having it in the store, and I like kind of using the app and experimenting and trying them out so that when I can make a recommendation, when you ask me, March, what type of flow do I put on my, you know, my Peninsula tank, I can recommend something. Like if you have a very small tank, I'm going to do one little shameless sales plug right here. Then you could use this one, Surf Mini, the Reef Casa pump, the one that we have helped design. Comes with the controller. It's $100 Canadian, which is like free in US dollars. It's super tiny, great for smaller tanks. That obviously would not work here on a larger one. And I think right now, you know, Neros used to be my favorite. I think if you want serious flow and you like this kind of bar-shaped powerhead. Is it a powerhead? Wavemaker? Gyre maker? I don't know. What do we classify these as? I don't know what to call them. They're wave bars. This is my favorite when it comes to a smart pump. They are just so easy to hook up, and I left one not hooked up just so I can show you in real time using the app how easy it is to do it. So let me go over here and get my iPad now. A lot of these pumps today, we call them smart pumps. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that cute doggy. Doggy Diggs. This is the same dog right here. Hello, puppy. So, all these pumps, that's my ADHD happening, come, not all of them, but a lot of them come with these like built-in Wi-Fi or Bluetooth so that they're easy to connect and set up. So, that being said, we go here to our AI app, and T2, that's tank 2 for us, that's the one I just showed you. Eli, would you kindly plug that power bar underneath there in? I'm going to give one little piece of criticism here. This plug that it comes with, actually that big black one right on the floor there. Yeah, plug it right into the bottom if you can. These things are huge.
It's going on the top.
That one's going on the top, okay. And then put the other one maybe in the bottom so that they're all plugged in. There's a spot. Yeah, they're big. So it's hard. Like, look at my power bar. Look at what's going on here. I don't understand why they're so chunky. Actually, I do understand. It's so that they can use different voltages. Like, they have different adapters for different plugs, so they can work anywhere. You can use it in Australia, UK, throughout the EU. So, we've plugged in our pump. Now we want to add something. Now, this is really why, if you're going to have a smart pump and you're going to have it hook up, I want ease. I want it, you know, I'm not dumb when it comes to this stuff. I'm not the most techie, but I think these guys have really just done the best job for the app. So we're going to go here, pump AI light, choose an existing tank, and it's going to pop up here in 1 second. Actually, I think that's already it. Orbit, we just plugged in 2 of them. We'll go next. Look how fast it is. Like, we just plugged them in and then they're ready. This thing is going to update. Please wait while we check, and it's going to take maybe 60 seconds, update. And it just works. It's just quick. It's not buggy. It doesn't give me problems. I don't feel like smashing the iPad against the wall. I didn't know, I always say this on the channel, that I didn't know I had anger management issues until I tried using the Red Sea app. I love you guys, Red Sea. Your app is a bucket of shaving cream. You son of a businessman. It's awful. I really despise it with all the atoms in my body. I really do not. I like the brand. I like the products. I've used the salt for years. You know, we give them so much space and love here in the store. Your app stinks, and that's why I cannot recommend virtually the same product. It's like, I'm sure they're being made in the same factory or same patent. You know, they look identical. But for me, AI wins because of the app is just so darn easy. Even, you know, connecting, super easy. Look, this thing's already done. You know, as I'm talking to you, update's almost done. and then programming them, it always connects. It's just always there. I can't say enough good things. I don't know if I've mentioned this in the video yet. We are not sponsored by these companies, so AI has not paid us. These have come out of my pocket. I've decided to upgrade the pumps. The other thing I really like about them is the way that they give you flow. This like rotating gyre style of flow is really unlike any other pump on the market. Tidal Gardens is using same idea, the gyres, max spec gyres throughout his whole place. I can't remember why he said he likes them or use them, but he's got, I don't know, 100 of these. I do like, I guess you don't really need the controller once you hook it up. It's kind of, they give you a better interface on this one, and you can hook up 2 pumps to one single controller. So you're basically one less, if you care a lot about the wiring, you're going to be one less power brick. These ones, they're individual bricks per controller. The controllers, it's really just like a token. It just exists. You really never touch it, other than like it'll give you an indicator light if something's off. I actually don't know what this button does. Maybe it's an on-off button. You just kind of mount it and then leave it, because the app is so good. There's really no screen. There's nothing there to use. Yeah, it just exists. So I just mount them neatly and safely, and then if I forget, they're there. So let me go back to this app. And I think the video is coming up on 6 minutes. We have them connected, and like I said, just so easy. We're gonna go over to flow. Now we have our 4 orbits. You can see they're loading, and we have on the tank 4 orbits. That is nice. Come on, guys, don't fail me now. Oh, look at this. Okay, well, we have one maybe schedule failed to load. This one I haven't programmed. Let's give it another second, and we'll go into here, because I really like this too. You go, this is the one pump. I'm going to go edit, and you have your different settings, right? So we have constant, random, pulse, child, do the same as another pump, or feed. So I like this one, so I'm going to drop that one. I'm going to take out the constant mode because I don't like the constant one. I'm just going to delete that. It's super intuitive. Minimum speed, maximum speed, high variance. You set them, you see how the corals look. You know, people always ask us how much flow. You can set forwards, backwards, you can set different times, and hit done and hit save. And that's it. That one is programmed. This guy's still not connecting. Oh, it's unplugged. That's why. Did you unplug one of the orbits, Eli?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, that's why. So plug that one back in just for the video. That's why it's not connecting. I'm sure after he plugs it in, it's going to pop up here in a second. I'll just go ahead and this time and edit this one, and same idea. You know, it's just drag and drop. It's not buggy. I don't know if I've made my point. Not cheap. I think this pump is like, someone check on their phone how much an Orbit 4 is. I want to say about 500 Canadian, but their services, they're great with us. We really have 0 issues, and we'll set same thing. How much? $4.39 Canadian, so probably like three and change in American dollars. That one is also programmed. Let's see if this one will reload now that we plugged it in. There, look at that. 30 seconds ago, he plugged it in. All of them are programmed. I'm a happy person. The corals are happy. The fish are getting flow. The bottoms stay super clean. So I think for frag tanks, it's a really good choice. Just because you want to keep that detritus moving. We don't have any sand bed in here. We just keep these nice pieces of acrylic, and we like them looking super clean and black all the time. And you can see all the detritus is always moving. It doesn't really have a chance to settle, and then even if it does, it's going to come in this one spot here. I'm using Neros. It's another product they offer. Really like these. These Nero 5s are coming up on, I don't know, 3 years now. These are the Hydra 32s. I have no experience yet with the Axis pumps, and I'm also using the blade. So a lot of the products that we have on the shelves is stuff that we use here on the store. So it just makes me happy to sell them because I use them, because I love them, and I'm a techie, and I'm into the gear as much as I'm into the livestock, that, like, you know, what goes into the tank, the corals and the fish and these clove polyps and all this fun stuff. As much as I love growing and collecting and keeping all these, I like new gear. I like stuff. Actually, I don't like stuff. I'm a minimalist, but I like when they innovate and when they come out with new and exciting things to try and to make videos like this and give you guys my opinion. If you ever have, you know, a question about any of this stuff, you can always hit me up, info@fragbox.com. Please don't call the store. I would love to talk to every one of you, but you guys have more or less destroyed our phone lines, and we have to pull our number off Google because we get calls from all over the world, and we cannot answer the phone like that. But if you ever actually want something like this, maybe you live somewhere where you can't get it. We just shipped one of these Neptune Trident NNPs to Iceland or Norway. We've sent stuff in the past to Australia, we've sent stuff to Singapore, to Malaysia, to South Africa. If you're looking for any hardware that is hard for you guys to find, Brazil, anywhere, we can send you any of that stuff. We just can't send the live stuff. But I think we're going to wrap up the video. I hope that you guys learned something. Hope you had fun. If you got any questions, again, you can always hit me up. It's info@fragbox.ca, not .com. I just realized I said .com last time. And I hope to see you guys back here on the next episode of Fragbox TV. Say bye, doggy. Bye.